I will offer one other takeaway. Perhaps no one wants to hear this right now. I think that it's a good sign for the Bengals when you take a step back and remove the turmoil that you're feeling inside, that I'm feeling inside right now. They went toe to toe with the Chiefs team that I still think is very good. And the Bengals have flaws. Their interior defensive line is down to two guys that were roster bubble guys at the beginning of training camp this year, and Zach Carter and Jay Tufele, and that's all they have left at this point on the defensive interior. And they got the Chiefs to that 4th and 6. And before that drive, coming out of the 2-minute warning, I tweeted and I believed at the time the Chiefs might not have to throw the ball the rest of the game. They might just be able to hand the ball off. And they did enough to get the Chiefs into that 4th and 6 and give Trey Hendrickson the opportunity to continue to build on a fantastic game, taking advantage of the Chiefs' poor left tackle situation. So much so that the Chiefs had to take Kingsley Suamataia out of the game and put Wanya Morris into the game. And even still, he draws the hands of the face penalty in a crucial spot on 4th and 6. The Bengals did enough to win this game, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Even though it wasn't perfect, we saw a lot of innovation this week on the offensive side of the ball. So if you're looking for silver linings, you can look at that. But the feeling right now is just that I've been punched in the gut a few times. And despite trying to paint this rosy picture, I still feel pretty bad about this. This is a game they should have won. This is a game that I'm now worried about Joe Burrow's wrist as far as ball security through 2 weeks. That is a takeaway for me in this game. And I do we talk about the penalty? I can understand why the penalty was called on Dejon Anthony on 4th and 16, but boy, do I hate that call. He's playing the ball. It's way downfield. Patrick Mahomes is out of the pocket. I understand the ball's in the air, so DPI, letter of the law or whatever there. But boy, you see that flag swallowed a lot of the time there, especially when the defender's playing the ball. The receiver actually initiates contact. He jumps second. It's not a good ball. And it's one of those bailout penalties that exists in the NFL. And that's what we have to stomach this week. And it's tough. Like you said, it's penalties, it's a sack late in the game, the same way the Bengals lose to this team. But I do feel like it's important to still credit this team for fighting the way they did on the road in a game where nobody really gave them a shot, right? What did they finish in terms of odds? 6.5 point dogs. And it comes down to the wire in a game that, missed extra point, a couple of drops, Burrow holding on to the ball in that key situation, trying to scramble. That's ruled a fumble and a touchdown and a DPI penalty. And we're talking about an awesome win. But that's not the way this game fell in the end. That's not the way the ball bounced in the end.